Long ago, two races ruled over Earth, humans and monsters. One day, war broke out between the two races. After a long battle, the humans were victorious. They sealed the monsters underground with a magic spell. Many years later, Mount Ebott, 21X. Legends say that those who climb the mountain never return.
How's it going, guys? First off, I would like to thank Daniel Carls for voicing the very intro for this video. He is a very amazing voice actor, very talented, and he was voice acting Asgore. But anyway, welcome to the first episode of a very long series of Minecraft builds, and this is the Undertale map build. Now, I'm working on this with my good friend Donovan, or as you may know him, AtomiDynamite. He has his own channel, link in the description, but I will pretty much give you a walkthrough. Now, this is actually was supposed to be a commentary video, a live commentary video with him, but for some reason the audio became corrupted, and so now I can't do that anymore. So as the build is going on in speed, on fast forward in the background, I will be showing you different aspects of the build itself, and hopefully you will come back for more. So the first thing you will see when the map opens is there is a big mountain, and Donovan actually worked on this long before we actually got together to do it. We were talking about the idea and immediately started building, and thankfully he was able to get it done fairly quickly. Actually, it took him about an hour to make Mount Ebott. And then he used MC Edit. He used like a spherical brush tool. That's why if you look closely, there's remnants of like circles and stuff everywhere. We're hoping to fix that later on. But he was able to add snow and water and trees and stuff, and so that's really awesome. So the first thing you see on the map, right after the mountain, is a little tunnel and the lantern that's there. And so this is kind of like a guide to show where it's going. So you just go through the tunnel. You'll be seeing pictures and stuff as we move along. So you'll go through the tunnel, and you'll see this little area where you can walk up the mountain, and this is where like the game begins. So, or not even where the game begins. This is before the game even begins. But you know, you walk up the side of the mountain. There's like a clear path where you have to follow. And then at the very top, it's just clear opening. We're hoping to do a little more with this, maybe add something above to make it look like another tunnel, but that's not for now. But what we are working now is in the interior. And as soon as you fall, you will land in a field of little yellow flowers. And one fact about this place is the detailing. We manually went through and detailed this. Donovan didn't know how to MC edit the details through this, but we were able to do it, which was pretty cool, and it's looking pretty awesome, I have to say so. Another thing you may notice as you're flying down is the amount of different kinds of ores and rocks you can find on all around the mountain, and we did that just kind of add a little color to the darkness, although you can barely see it. But if you look closely, there's redstone, and there's emeralds, diamonds, lapis, gold, and other sort of minerals lying around in there. So if you want to go take a look around it, that's fine. But let's see. So next up, you may notice that there is an obscure little symbol behind the vines. So if you look around, to the different doorways, you will see there is a bunch of like delta runes among the doorways, and we will make this a common kind of thing in the ruins, which is going to be the first part of this series. But we kind of had a hard time trying to decide how to make it, but we eventually kind of came to a conclusion of the right amount of half slabs and stair blocks should do the trick. So, beyond the first door is a very, very worn down tunnel. There's water there's not water dripping, but there's water here and there, and there's a whole bunch of just pockets, and the ceiling's all breaking down. And once again, in the dark, you will see there is a Delta rune at the end of the tunnel. Now, through this tunnel, if you turn around, once more, there's the Delta rune. But there's also Flowey, who is pretty much just 2 blocks. A green wool block and a yellow wool block. And you will have to deal with this, for we have no actual kind of like yellow flower that looks good enough to be Flowey. Like the sunflower looks weird, those yellow flowers from before looks a little weird. But this is just a little room that we created. Now the room is being illuminated by these blocks right here. Now, we are trying to find a way to maybe obscure this or light it in another fashion so it doesn't look so out of place. Maybe we can use end rods, but then the MC Edit won't work, so we won't be able to do that quite yet until MC Edit will allow for end rods. Now this is as far as we have gotten. You can see there is just a wall over here where we haven't dug the tunnel yet, but that is for next time when we actually have live commentary for it. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. There's the speed build going on in the background, but you know, subscribe, like the video, go subscribe to AtomiDynamite and Daniel. He's doing a bunch of comic dubs. That's really awesome. But anyway, I hope you come back and watch more of this amazing Undertale build that is probably going to take too much of our lives for a while. So, until the next video, see you later.